7 days here have been exhilarating, intense, inspirational, educational. It was one of the most. It's a week I will never ever forget, and definitely a week that I will look back on later in life as one that completely shifted the direction of my life. Yeah, well, obviously, so many other people who offer seminars out there and workshops or whatever, one, don't have the success Dan does, not even close. But two, the minute you leave their seminar, you go home and you're all wound up. You fizzles in a few days and you're right back where you started. But because Dan is so dedicated to helping his students, obviously with the next year, I'm going to be held accountable. I can't go home, be wound up, and then let it fizzle out after a few days. I know if I screw up, it's not just going to be me that's going to be hard on myself, because Dan's going to be 10 times harder on me than I'll ever be. And I think that right there is, I mean, there's so many things that separates Dan, but that right there is the one thing, is the reason why so many of his students succeed versus everybody else.
I found it surreal. You know, I thought that after listening to Dan's material and reading up on him a bit, that I knew what to expect when I came here, you know, and I had known that he was a successful man, but coming here, coming to his castle on an estate with a golf course, listening to his stories, listening to his experience of being in the trenches, doing deals after deals after deals, you can't even begin to fathom how much experience he has. He's just a well of knowledge, and it's been a humbling experience as well for me. I've started several businesses, I've been around the world, I've accomplished a few things, or so I thought before I got here. But now I realize just how much I was leaving on the table, how much, or how much more I could be doing with my life. And it was inspirational in a different kind of way than I expected. It wasn't a rah-rah rally at all. It didn't make me pumped up and excited where, you know, I was feeling like I was on top of the world or anything like that, but rather I was revealed to a world that I never knew existed, that my eyes were opened up for the first time, and I realized just how much was possible beyond the world that I've been operating in. So, quite amazing.
So obviously you made it to the end of the week, we're at graduation. How do you find the week? What's the most important thing you feel you'll take away?
For me, it's empowering. I really enjoyed it. I had Dan's book 16 years ago. The original book came out first few. I got it early 2000. I followed it many times, but when you get a kick of the backside, you understand what he means. Yes. I enjoyed it.
You're one of our oldest attendees, if you don't mind me saying so. And obviously a relatively succcessful man.
Yeah, I make a living
in your own right. Yeah. So what made you want to come to the seminar?
Well, I want other people to follow me. I've already booked another guy. One of my managing directors, he's coming. Okay. I've got some other guys coming in over the time. So people who need to improve their life, to improve the business. Yeah. With Dan's technology, it'll do the job.
So obviously, I mean, if you got the first book 15, 16 years ago, QLA.
I wish I had done. Yes.
QLA is something.
I would have been a millionaire instead of a millionaire.
Yeah, but QLA is something that you practice then.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, but not right. It's like driving a car from a book. It's not proper driving.
So what would you say to the guys sitting at home watching this on YouTube?
Come here. Don't worry about the cost. It's worth every penny. I've actually got my money back already with what I gave instructions. I'm not telling Dan that.